What if true happiness isn't about success, money, or power, but about humility, mercy, and peace? Over 2,000 years ago, Jesus stood on a hillside and gave a message that turned the world upside down, a message we still struggle to live today. These are the Beatitudes, the blueprint for the kingdom of heaven. Let's unpack their meaning, one blessing at a time. Jesus begins his Sermon on the Mount, surrounded by crowds longing for hope. They were poor, oppressed, and weary, searching for meaning in a broken world. And what he said next redefined what it means to be blessed. In Greek, the word makarios, or blessed, means a deep spiritual joy. It's not a fleeting happiness, but a profound peace rooted in God's presence. First, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. This isn't about financial poverty. It's about spiritual emptiness. To be poor in spirit means to recognize that without God, we have nothing, and with Him, we have everything. It's that raw, honest moment when we admit we can't do it on our own. This is the first step toward real faith, complete surrender. Next, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. We all carry grief. It could be for the loss of a loved one, regret for our own sin, or the ache we feel for the pain of the world. But in God's kingdom, mourning isn't a sign of weakness. It's the doorway to divine comfort. It's in our deepest sorrow that God meets us, holds us, and turns our tears into hope. Then, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Now, meekness isn't cowardice or being a pushover. True meekness is controlled strength. It's having the power to act, but choosing gentleness over pride, peace over conflict. It's the quiet confidence that comes from trusting God's authority instead of our own. In a world obsessed with dominance, Jesus reminds us that real strength is found in humility. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Imagine being so hungry or thirsty that it's all you can think about. That's the kind of intense craving we should have for what is good, holy, and true. When our deepest desire is for God's justice and His character, He doesn't disappoint. This isn't about being perfect. It's about relentlessly seeking His will and letting it become our nourishment. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Mercy is a core attribute of God Himself. When we choose to forgive someone who has wronged us, show compassion to the hurting, and love those who don't seem to deserve it, we are mirroring the incredible mercy we've already received from Him. It's a beautiful, challenging cycle. We receive grace, so we give grace. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Purity of heart isn't about flawless perfection. It's about integrity. It's having a heart that is undivided, one that is focused on truth and authenticity without hidden motives. It's when our inner world matches our outer actions. It's in this purity of heart that we begin to perceive God clearly, not through a lens clouded by sin or selfishness. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Peace doesn't just happen. It has to be actively built. Peacemakers are those who step into conflict to heal wounds, who bridge divides between people, and who bring the light of reconciliation into dark situations. To be a child of God means to carry His nature, and that means carrying His peace wherever we go. Finally, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Following Jesus isn't always easy or comfortable. Standing up for what is right might lead to opposition or ridicule. But when we suffer for doing good, we are sharing in the suffering of Christ Himself, and we are promised to share in His eternal glory. Each beatitude is a mirror reflecting God's heart and a challenge to live differently. It's a call to love when the world promotes hate, to forgive when it's easier to fight, and to trust God when everything feels uncertain. Jesus didn't promise an easy life. He promised a blessed one. And that blessing is deeper than happiness. It's a profound, unshakable peace that holds us steady in the storm. The Beatitudes aren't just a list of rules. They are invitations. invitations to walk the narrow path, to experience the reality of the kingdom right here, right now. And as we live them out, we become a light in a world that has forgotten what true happiness really means. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to Scripture SideQuest, where every story is a side quest leading you closer to God's truth. Thanks for watching.